When you're ranked in the top 5, you're... Got his man on the right. Plows through the defense. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Soto. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the Rice Owls offense will go to work for the first time. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Man, it's so nice to...
Converts on 4th down, still going. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the left side. Got a little space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
The sweet feet buy a little time, using the quick game. And he'll run it in. Okay, ready? This time they'll go to the running game. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the tailback. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking for space. It's Soto. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. There he goes. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. And that's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls! Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, right. The Owls buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sidelines, will pick up a few before going out of bounds. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They think there's room to run to the right here. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Wants to adjust the pattern. After run, now throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Into the end zone he goes. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Let's go! Back to throw, time running short in the half. Soft spot in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. Touchdown Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Who gives up? Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. At the 45, on his way. Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The Owls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll run play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picked up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rice. On the ready. Longer. Green 25. To the air on 1st down. Here's a hit. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Knocked off his feet.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They emptied the roster, put every receiver they had out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, when you do that with all that speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do? Find the matchup. Find the speed advantage with one of my wide receivers.
Turning it on! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and time.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really blowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal.
Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And the sack all the way. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it to the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late.
Got enough space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just... Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Right on the money. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown. And guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Gets it out fast. And we have breaking news. They score yet